As we've discussed previously with the CRAP test, sometimes you're on a source and you get to the A, checking for accuracy, and you're just not sure if the information you're looking at is accurate or not, because we don't all know everything about every topic. When that happens, I encourage kids to take the next 4 steps to look for accuracy. Those next 4 steps I refer to as the SIFT method, and here they are. So you're on a source, is something accurate? I'm not even sure. Step number 1 is S, to just stop and ask yourself, okay, wait, is this source even passing other parts of my CRAP test right now? Is it current, relevant? Is the author an authority figure? Is the purpose to inform? If indeed it has passed all of those other elements, then yeah, sure, okay, you want to maybe keep looking into this source, checking accuracy. But if it has already failed several of those other letters, ask yourself, why am I even bothering with this source? I don't know if it's accurate, it's passed, or it's failed the other letters. Abandon that source. If you've decided to keep going with that source, then you can ask yourself next, do you notice words in the article or in the source that are biased, or maybe that are triggering feelings in you? What's your instincts telling you about the information that you're seeing? Once you've stopped, the next step, I in SIFT, is to investigate the website itself, not necessarily just the article that you're in, but the publisher of that whole site or the organization that's putting the information out. What can you determine about this group of people? Does it feel like they are ones that really know what they're talking about for a specific subject, or is it maybe a more biased organization? The third step is to find other coverage on that topic. So if you want to keep using a source or not, just ask yourself, are there even other sources I could be using though? Maybe spend some time investigating those other sources as well. You just might stumble across one that's actually better, more in-depth, more trustworthy. Or if you find another source in addition to the one you've already found, do the pieces of information in both of those articles agree with each other? That might tell you, oh, okay, this information is more likely to be accurate because it's being presented on multiple sources, multiple sites. Finally, the final step in SIFT is to trace the claims or the quotes, the statistics, the information back to their original context, back to their primary sources. So if an article you're reading quotes a senator, for example, can you find where that senator originally spoke? What's the original transcript of their speech that they gave or whatever? So we're going to see what this looks like in real life. I have, again, gone back to my research topic of how many women are currently serving either as politicians or in government roles. So my original search terms about women in politics took me to this source right here. This organization is called Represent Women. I've never heard of them before, and I don't know much about them. Their title alone tells me that they are looking to support a specific segment of our population. So I already know that they might have some bias. That's not a problem in and of itself, but again, something to be aware of. This is an article that talks about why women should serve in political roles. As I started reading, and I'm not going to read all of it now again for you, it was kind of vague actually. As I was looking through the site, I couldn't find a lot of very specific data. There was this link though that said there was anecdotal evidence of women working in the political office together and helping problem solve. When I clicked on that link though to see what is the original source material, it took me to this Time magazine article. I have heard of Time magazine, but the title of this particular piece seems to be a bit opinionated. It said, women are the only adults left in Washington. With the federal government at shutdown's door, the 20 female Senate members are setting new standards for civility and bipartisanship. Look out, Old Boys Club. This could be a great article, but some of the words in it made me think that it might be a little bit more biased, and it's from 2013. So this website that I found was not necessarily citing stuff that was very relevant, very current, or even like non-biased. There was another link here on this homepage talking about women in leadership roles helping to increase corporate profits. And when I clicked on that link to learn more, it took me to the New York Times, which is another source I've at least heard of, but watch, I can't read this article without a paid subscription. So I don't even know what information is presented in this article at all. When I went to this website to try to learn a little bit more about this organization and I clicked the About Us at the bottom, this is more generic information. I couldn't find anything about specific people who serve on their board, just kind of a generic mission. All of these things together combined made me feel like as I sifted through this source, it might not be the most credible or accurate one for me to use for my project.